What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Happy Now by Zedd and Elle Duhé. I'm almost positive I'm pronouncing her name wrong, so feel free to roast me in the comments like usual if I mispronounced her name. But if you like this video and it helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what other songs from these two awesome artists that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you need to know to play Happy Now is that we need a capo on 2nd fret, and if you don't have a capo, I have a link to get this one for free right up here. The next thing you need to know to play Happy Now is the 4 chords we need to play this on guitar. The first one is G, the next one is B minor 7, the next one is A, and the last one is D. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. Now guys, the main part of this song that we're going to want to learn is that picking part, that really fast picking part that plays in the beginning of the song. Now what we're going to be doing for that is we're going to be doing finger picking for that. Now I'm going to give you a picking pattern in a minute, but these are the chords we're going to use for this. We're going to do G once, B minor 7 once, A 3 times, D twice, and then G 3 times. And then we're going to repeat that all throughout that whole entire picking pattern a couple of times. So that's our chord progression. Now let me show you what we're doing for picking. For picking, what we're going to be doing for every chord except for D, we'll get to D in just a minute, we're going to be doing bass note and B at the same time. If you don't know what a bass note is, it's just the lowest note of each chord. For your G, it's going to be on your low E. For your B minor and your A, it's going to be on your A string. So we're going to do bass note and B at the same time, and then G, D for each of those chords. For D, we're basically doing the same thing, except for we're going to move everything down one. So we're going to do D and high E at the same time, and then B, G. And that's our picking progression for that whole thing, guys. And we're just going to use that chord progression with that picking progression throughout that whole entire picking part on repeat. Now here is the thing that makes this tough, because none of that is really that challenging. This picking progression is crazy fast. It's super fast. Like, it took me a long time to get it up to full speed, and even then I can only do it a couple times before I lose it. So I'm going to go through it really slowly so you guys can really see what I'm doing for each chord and what I'm picking over here. And I'm going to go through it a couple times full speed so you guys can match it up with the song. But just know that it's going to take a little bit of practice because it is super fast. Slowly through all of that should look something like this. And guys, a little closer to full speed should look something like this. Now guys, that is that main picking part that plays in the chorus, but what we can do for the verses, it kind of switches over to like a piano keyboard type of thing, but here's some chords and a strum pattern we can throw on top of that, just to keep it, you know, give us something to do there when we're not doing that picking thing. So what our chord progression for that will be is G, A, D, and then back to G. And what our strum pattern for that will be is for the first and third chord, we're going to do down, down, up. And then for the second and last chord, we're going to do down, down, up, down. So it's basically just alternating between down, down, up, and then down, down, up, down for that second and fourth chord. And that's it, guys. We can just kind of jam on that through any part that isn't that main picking part that plays in the chorus. So a couple times through that will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Happy Now on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 525 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see a short daily preview of what song I'm teaching before I actually teach it, you can hit up my Instagram at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description. Whew, guys, this this song is a lot of fun to play, but it is fast. It's super fast. So this isn't so much of a beginner lesson. This would be a little bit more of an intermediate to advanced level lesson, probably a little bit more of that intermediate level, because nothing we're doing here is super difficult chord-wise. I took all the bar chords out, and so far, this is the only tutorial I've seen so far on YouTube that doesn't have bar chords in it, because the way that Zedd, I think, is playing it is full open no capo with just bar chords, which probably is a little bit more accurate and sounds a little bit maybe closer to the original version, but this way is a little bit more beginner friendly as that it does not have bar chords, but the picking is still super fast, so that'll just take a lot of practice. Even for me, you know, I've been playing for like 13 years or something like that. I play literally every day, I teach and stuff, and it still took me a while to get this up to full speed. So if you're a beginner or intermediate player and stuff, don't be discouraged if you can't get this full speed right away, because it is super fast. It's going to take a little time, some repetition just to build up that speed and get familiar with the picking progression. But anyways guys, it's a fun song, it's a beautiful song. This girl has a beautiful voice. This is the first time I've heard any of her songs, but I looked her up and she's got some awesome stuff. And of course Zedd is awesome. I love Zedd. I've loved Zedd for a long time. So this song is a lot of fun to play. I hope you guys have a blast playing it like I did. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon.